My name is Lisa Lauterbach, and I am the Director of Counseling and Psychological Services. We call it CAPS for short. I'm a clinical psychologist by training, and I'm the director here. Counseling and Psychological Services, or CAPS, is a mental health clinic on campus that is free for our students. We provide individual therapy, which is like one-on-one counseling, talking to somebody about problems that you're having. We provide couples counseling, so you and your partner can come in and get some counseling together. We have some group counseling, and we have some free workshops that we offer for students. So the CAPS office is located in the Snow Health Center. We're kind of right in the middle of campus by the Rec IM and Pray Herald. And the CAPS clinic is physically located up on the third floor of the Snow Health Center. And students come to us for a variety of reasons. Some students come because they have something that would be a mental health condition, for instance, depression, or a form of anxiety like panic attacks or excessive worry, bipolar disorder, troubles with substances like alcohol or other drugs, eating issues. Those kinds of things I consider a mental health condition. Other students come in and use our services because they're experiencing some kind of situation in their life that they need some support around. And that might be something like a problematic relationship that they're in, a romantic relationship or a domestic violence situation. Maybe they just learned that their mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that's a really upsetting situation to deal with, and maybe mom is who you usually talk to for support, and you know she's kind of overwhelmed, so you need somebody neutral to talk to. I think that the CAPS clinic is here to help students remove some barriers that are in their lives that are getting in the way of their success. I feel like our goal here is to help individual students with whatever problem they're bringing in. But I think the university is invested in us helping students so that they can be successful and that they can pass their classes and ultimately graduate and go on and pursue their own personal goals, whatever they are. In addition to the individual therapy, which is kind of the one-on-one counseling that most people imagine that we would do, we also offer some other services. We have a drop-in mindfulness group on Mondays at 4 o'clock. You don't have to be a CAPS client. You don't have to have had any experience with mindfulness. We will teach you about it. And you're welcome to just come in at 4 o'clock on Mondays, and we will show you what it's like and teach you some skills around mindfulness, something that you can use to practice in your own life when you're feeling especially stressed or anxious. We also have a group for our LGBT students called Coming Out, Being Out support group, and that is starting in February. We have an Understanding Self and Others group, which is about how you are in relationships with other people. And if you feel like you struggle making good relationships with friends or romantic partners, this is a group that might be helpful for you. I think it's important for students to know that the CAPS clinic exists. You may not feel like you need services now, or you might not imagine that you ever will need services while you're a student here. But the odds are that you have a friend, or that you will develop a friendship with somebody during your time at Eastern who does need our services. Most of our appointments are scheduled, just like a doctor's office. Most of them you need to call ahead and schedule an appointment because we're really very busy, and we only have a certain number of slots every day for emergency appointments. If you or somebody you know is experiencing a mental health emergency, we do have appointments available for things that we consider to be an emergency, such as a student that's thinking about hurting themselves or hurting someone else, or a student that's recently experienced a death of a loved one, or an assault, a physical assault, sexual assault. So those are some of the kinds of things we consider to be an emergency, and all other appointments are scheduled. Part of the reason that we have to schedule is we're very busy. A lot of students know about us, and a lot of students use our services. I think last year 1,200 students used CAPS during the year. Mental health issues are really common. Probably 1 in 4 of us as adults will develop a problem with a mental health condition sometime in our lives. If you're interested in making an appointment, you can do a couple of things. You can call us Our number is 734-487-1118, and a lot of students do call in for an appointment. And the other option is to stop in between classes and come up and make an appointment.